Hi everyone, Maria here. Well, the numbers are in for the Greater Vancouver, and what I want to do, I want to talk about what happened in the month of May and the month of May last year. Are we ahead or are we behind? Also, I would love to talk about the month of inventory. What's going on with the month of inventory in March, April, May of this year? Are we ahead or are we behind? What's happening in the detached market, townhouses, and condo market? Well, let's have a look at the numbers. If we look at May 2018, there were 2,833 sales opposed to 4,364 May of last year. So they are down by 35%. Why on earth are they down 35%? Well, there are probably a few reasons for that. First reason that we have had this year some mortgage rate increases. Second reason that government introduced new stress testing for conventional mortgages. Third reason, the change of the provincial government last year has created uncertainty with many new proposed rules, taxes and announcements. For example, increase foreign buyers tax from 15% to 20%. Property transfer tax are increased for the properties over $3 million. Also, the proposed school levy for the properties over $3 million and introduction of speculation tax and empty home tax. Do you need more? Back to the numbers. Active listings 11,292 at the end of May this year and 8,168 last year. Listings are up by 38%. But here is a big number that I like to look at is a month of inventory. A month of inventory is 4 months in the month of May for 2018 opposed to 1.9, and that's what we had last year. Let's look into March, April and May. We can see we had roughly 2,517 sales in March, 2,579 in April, and over 2,833 in May. So again, what's happening? The market is started to pick up a little bit during the spring market. And let's have a look into month of inventory. We had 3.3 months in March, 3.8 in April, and 4 months in the month of May. What does that tell you? Your month of inventory is starting to creep up, which is quite normal in spring market. So the sales are off by 35%. Big number, everybody, no question. But if you look into month of inventory, you are still in a pretty healthy market. So what is selling and what is not selling? Let's have a look at these numbers. If you look at detached properties, we have 926 sales opposed active listings of 6,610. It means we have 7 months of inventory and the condos 2.4 months of inventory and townhouses 2.7. And the market overall is 4 months of inventory. What does all that mean? Obviously, what is selling? Condos are selling, townhouses are selling, but what's getting hit is the detached property. And let's face it, the more expensive detached property, the more months of inventory you're going to have. So what should you be considering? Let's think about this. If you have condo that has, say, 2.4 months of inventory, which way the prices are going in condo? Of course, they're going up. There is no question. 2.4 months of inventory is a very strong market because affordability is a big problem in Vancouver. Many people cannot afford to buy a house right now, so they're focusing on condos. That is why you will see more buyers out there. And what happens? Less inventory, prices raise, and you probably still see multiple offers in this market. Detached, 7 months of inventory. What do you think is happening with expensive detached properties right now? Prices going up or they're going down? Of course, they're going down. Go to North Shore. What's happening in West Van? They are probably operating with 17 months of inventory. Prices are softening there too. Think about this. If you own a condo in this market and the prices on the condos are going up, and let's say detached properties are going down in value, what's happening with the price gap? Right, the price gap is begin to get smaller. So maybe now you can afford to buy a house. That's something to consider, right? If you are a seller in this market, only 1 out of 7 properties are going to sell this month. How to become the one? What are you dealing with right now? Yes, you're dealing with huge competition and beauty contest. So you have to have very strong price and you have to show your place great. And what is more important, you better work with experienced realtor who has a creative marketing plan. If you are looking to buy a condo in this market, make sure that your finance in order. Also, consider reviewing the documents about the building and doing inspection prior placing an offer. It is very important to work with experienced realtor with a great working ethics. Give me a call. I'm here to help. News of the month. I would like to introduce you creative spaces. What is that? What is that creative spaces? Do you know? Let's listen to Ian, who is the owner of West Bank Development Company. He will share his ideas and inside information about that project.
I have never been involved in anything that's received this much attention. And the attention that's coming to Vancouver House isn't coming from Vancouver. It's coming from around the world. And I think everyone kind of naturally gravitated to the tower. And we always thought of these buildings as being just as important to the totality of what we were trying to do as the tower itself. I can tell you that from a cost perspective, these buildings are significantly more expensive to build than that building. So let's say in total, through my career, we'll do 100 projects. Of that 100 projects, there's going to be 2 or 3 or 4 that'll go down in history as being amongst the best work happening in the world. And this is one of them. So every one of them is in a completely unique structure that's never been built, in a very unique project that will never be repeated. And when you're thinking about investing in real estate, everything that you should be doing in your life is avoiding buying a commodity. You know, there is a reason that your Birkin bag holds its value. There's a reason why a really great piece of art goes up in value, because it's rare.
Let me introduce you the Crest development that is coming up in the central Lonsdale, North Vancouver. It would be a 2-phase building. The first phase will finish complete in 2020 and the second phase will complete in 2021. The finishings are amazing with great floors throughout, soft closing cabinets, nice appliances. And the best thing is that you still can buy 1 bedroom, which is pretty spacious, 600 square feet, below $600,000. If you have any questions or if you want to see this pre-sale, please give me a call and I would like to show you around. Thank you. Event of the month. I would like to invite you to an opening exhibition, A Gift and Wound, with abstract artist Kevin Neifer. The doors are open on June 22nd from 7 till 11 p.m. Refreshments and jazz guitar by Mark Campbell. Photo of the month. I would love to finish today with a nice photo from royal wedding. Of course, how can we not mention this? And even if you are a little bit more than 30 years old, you still can meet your prince. I wish you everything the best, and if you need help, you know where to find me. Bye!